Good morning. Here we are at Grulla Middle School, the brand new campus that's about to open. This is a state-of-the-art facility, and with me are the principal, Ms. Enedelia Rios, and also the public relations speaker, Mr. Adrian Osuna, who are gonna guide us into this. We're gonna do a video of all the things that are available here. First, congratulations, Ms. Rios, for being the principal, and tell us about your plans.
We're getting ready for the school year. There's a lot of, I know that you might see a lot of things that are still getting fixed, but nonetheless, August 11th, we will be ready to go and ready to receive our students. Next week, we do have a parent-student orientation.
I read that in the...
So that way we'll give them the tour,
Very good.
like grade levels
And right now you have some teachers already decorating rooms?
Oh yes,
yes. That's
so
nice.
We have a number of teachers and also some of our coaches and things like that. So just don't mind them working, but you're more than welcome to go
Okay,
around.
very good. Mr. Osuna, again, thank you for allowing us to come in. Tell us about the new campus.
Well, and I also want to thank, of course, our superintendent, Ms. Guadalupe Garza. She's the one, of course, that said she was all on board with this decision. She wanted, of course, the community to see, the beauty that is going to be Grulla Middle School. Of course, I want to thank our school board of trustees for ensuring that this project was completed the way it was. So once again, thanks you to our school board and to Ms. Garza.
And it's ready to go day one.
Day one, August the 11th, ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Rios and her staff are going to be ready to welcome our students right through these doors for the first time ever. And it's a wonderful, wonderful, once you walk the halls, and we will in a few seconds, you're going to see the majesty that is Grulla Middle School.
And let me ask you this, I don't know if you're ready to answer this, but how many students are you expecting this year?
We are expecting about 640.
Wow, that's excellent. And this is from our community, Garciasville, La Casita, La Grulla, La Victoria, all the way to Sullivan City, right? Okay, and one of the very special things about what we're doing here is that both Ms. Enedelia Rios, the principal, and Mr. Adrian Osuna are from La Grulla. They grew up here and they went to school here, and here they are, the leaders of our community.
Honestly, it gives great pride to me, and to Ms. Rios, of course, as well. Of course, we know you, Mr. Saenz. We see you at church, on Sundays as well. So the community of Grulla, we've seen all Grulla Middle School go through. We have all been through there. And I believe that everybody here in Grulla deserves and is rightly justified in getting this campus.
Very good.
And it's going to be a beautiful jewel for everybody in the community to enjoy. It is rightly justified, and it's a long time coming. And I can't wait for our students to walk through these doors.
Very good. Very good. So we're ready to start the tour.
I think Minaj here, and I want to get a clip of them setting up stuff.
Okay.
This is like the brainchild of all of. We're standing right now, Mr. Science, in one of our science labs.
Wow, this
we
is
have
beautiful.
one in each hallway, and of course, we'll be able to see the bird's eye view where administrators stand. But this is one of our science labs. This is where the students are going to be doing their experiments. Over there towards the back is where they're going to do like the classwork, where the tables and chairs. But right here is where we have where they're going to have all of their experiments, where they dissect pigs, stuff of that nature, beakers. And if you follow me over here, this is where the teachers and the students are going to be doing their prepping. The teachers mostly. This is where they keep all of their materials, a huge little area just for the teachers. And of course, here's our emergency system in case something happens or somebody needs to get a little quick shower in their eyes.
Eye wash.
Eye wash, yes, correctly. Thank you, Mr. Science, for that.
Yeah.
But as you can see, state of the art. This is just wonderful, a great experience for our students to learn, of course, about science. This is our science classroom. They look very different than our regular classrooms. Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and look at one of our regular classrooms.
Okay, let's go.
This is one of our computer labs. I believe we have about 2 or 3 different types of classrooms in Grulla. I want you to look at the key feature. The light should turn on automatically, and it already sensed us. If you could pan right here, just look at the technology that old Grulla Middle School did not have, and now it does have. The rocker switches, which are automatically, you can turn it off, or you can even dim them and make the room ambient lighting however you want to do that. That is something that our teachers, of course, did not have. This is one of our computer labs, and as you can see, it's already been set up by our technology department with computers. Each hallway has their own computer lab. And this is the second type of classroom that we have, as opposed to our regular classroom, which we're about to see right now. But you can see our students are set up for success here. This is our restrooms that we have for our students on the hallways. One side is the girls, and of course we have the boys. The lights turn on automatically. Let me make sure we have nobody here. And we just have Manny, our Xerox technician here, washing it. Look, just want to show Manny the beautiful facilities that we have here. Stainless steel doors, brand new restrooms. You know, you couldn't ask for anything more. Our students are going to be very, very comfortable here. And we have one, of course, in each hallway, one for the students and one for the staff as well. So these are our restrooms that our students are going to be using next year. This is one of our basically regular education classrooms, not technology and not science lab. This is basically what all of our other classrooms are going to look like. And as you can see, these desks here, and these are the ones that have that expo lining on them. So that students, you know, they can write on them and whatnot, and just clean it off like an expo dry erase board.
Oh my goodness!
And of course, the teachers have the capabilities to organize these desks in whatever pattern that they choose to. This is the way that they're going to be found when they come in, and then the teachers are going to be organizing them how they want to suit their needs. And of course, all of the walls will be decorated. I wanted to show you one that was blank so far, and of course, we're going to see one that's kind of already started, but just so you can get an idea where our students are going to be situated this coming year.
A brilliant idea.
Yeah, no, when we saw this, I mean, when they were taken out of the box, they were barely putting it together. I hadn't even seen them like this, so they look so pretty. They look so pretty. And of course, as you can see, the little finishing touches being done here, technology is here, and of course, the team from maintenance and Gerlach builders are still, you know, putting on the little finishing touches to make sure that the classrooms are ready. That's why this one's not being decorated yet, because it needs a couple more touches to finish, but August 11th, everything will be ready. Yes, sir. And right here, just like every other hallway, we have 3 hallways, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and we'll show you the view or the angle that our administrators are going to be standing, where they can see basically each hallway at the same time. But each hallway has an office for our administrators, either an assistant principal or a facilitator, somebody that can handle discipline or any questions or concerns that any student might have. So every hallway has an office for an administrator. And as you can see, it turned on by itself as well.
Here we are. This is the 7th grade wing, ¿verdad? Of the campus. And this is a nice kind of rest area where kids can get the water here, and if they have bottles, or they fill the bottles. Tell us about this rest area.
Well, I mean, it is just that. If you can think about it, like when you're going on a long trip, the trip would be the in-between classes, or the in-between periods. Students can bring either their water bottles or their Yetis or Stanleys or whatnot, and go ahead and refill it right here. And we've tasted it right now for Mr. Science tonight. It's delicious tasting water. You know, so we have standard water fountains. Of course, we have our bottle refill water fountain, and this little sitting area where you can see students can sit on that side, this side, and on this side. So you have a pretty good amount of space for students to just, hey, I'm walking to class. You know, it's a good 10 feet away. You never know. Let me sit down while I'm refilling my water bottle. So it's a good little concept here and every wing has it, as Mr. Sine did mention. This is the 7th grade wing. And we will be looking at that area where you can see it. I promise we're going to be a real good angle on that one.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
Hey, excellent. This is an excellent idea. I never thought of this, but you know, that's good.
Yeah, I'm glad they came up with it. Yes, sir. Right here in the 7th grade wing, right across from our sitting area, we have an office for our assistant principal. This is Mr. Saul Salinas' office. For the 7th grade wing and the 8th grade wing, they're going to be having an assistant principal located in these offices. We'll see the other one in a minute. But yes, we want to make sure that every hallway is always being monitored, just to make sure our students are doing the right thing. And if they have any questions, they can come over here and they know where to find the answers that they need. So that's our assistant principal's office. One of the highlights that I am going to mention, Mr. Science, we're standing right underneath one of our security cameras pointing to either direction. This building, this entire campus is very heavily secured. There's cameras pretty much every corner, every nook and cranny, except of course, the common areas. Not of course the restrooms and items like that.
Correct.
But of course every area that needs to be monitored is monitored, just to make sure the safety and concern of our children, that's of utmost priority. We have many other safety deterrents here, but of course we're not going to get into that. Yeah. But we want to make sure that safety is the #1 priority for our students.
And that is standard in all the buildings?
Oh yes, we make sure. Of course, as you've seen technology walking around here, at the moment they are placing the phone lines, the internet, which is the most important thing right now. Everything functions with internet, and our security systems in place as well to make sure that everything is the way it needs to be running.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Amazing. Weird. Man, oh,
This is-
man.
This is,
Oh,
this is
it
beautiful.
almost looks bigger than the high school one.
I mean, imagine how many of our fans we can pack here. And Padrino, we are standing right here at the foot of our emblem of our mascot, and we are standing in, and I like to put it into beautiful words, Padrino, but there are no beautiful words to describe where we're standing. I'm in awe. As you are, the beautiful thing is when you walked in for the first time right now, I saw your expression.
I know.
I saw your expression, and I think that that's the expression
truly-
that all of our Grulla community will be feeling when they come in to support
Yeah.
our athletes, whether it be volleyball, whether it be basketball, whether it be for a presentation that we have here at the gymnasium. Our parents, our students are gonna love this gymnasium. Finally, and we remember the days. I think Jimmy, you were there with us when we were at the old Grulla Middle School when we started, when it was concrete, it was tile, you know? And then we got a little bit of hardwood, but nothing compared to this, you know? And this is the game gym. And of course the bleachers are on that side for the visitors. And then across on the other side of the hall on the other side of the wall that you can see there is the practice gym, which we'll see momentarily. It's basically like the same scale model as this without the bleachers. But our students, they really are gonna have it all here. I can't wait to see our fans, Mr. Science, come and watch, support our cranes
This is
play
awesome.
here.
This is just
Yes, sir.
something very, very special and for our kids, you know. Wow, it's amazing.
I know, but you know me, and of course, it's. I really have. I mean, I always speak a lot, but I am at a loss for words. Honestly, it's like,
Yeah.
and obviously you can't compare it to like being in Times Square or anything like that. But that's the same sense of, for being from La Grulla and seeing something like this in our home area.
I know.
It's indescribable. It's indescribable, and you may not be able to see it through your computer or through your phone. But once you're here, once you attend the first game, you're going to see how different it is, and you're going to see why Mr. Sainz and I are really marveling at the way it
Yes.
looks. Because
You know, when we
we
need to
had
get-
buildings in Grulla Middle School that were there since the 40s, sir, 1940s.
Yeah.
So this is a very big difference. You could see it in our staff as you're walking through our Grulla Middle School staff, that the emotion that they feel just being in this location. Yes.
When I was in middle school here in La Grulla, we didn't have a gym. We played outside. We
Look at
played
that.
outside.
You know, so we've come a long way.
And we, we played in the dirt because
Yes, sir.
to play basketball we didn't have any facilities at
Yes, sir.
all.
No.
Look at this, man. I don't have words to describe it.
I agree.
I feel so overwhelmed with emotion because it's just amazing how we have evolved from
Yes, sir.
my day in middle school, in La Grulla Middle School, to at
where
the
we
time
are
of the
now.
Grulla Junior High,
Junior high.
to what we have now here.
Here we're entering into our locker room. This is our girl locker room, and you have our coach's office here with the restroom and the changing area here with the lockers, and of course you have the individual showers with the individual stalls here as well for the privacy of our athletes when they want to shower after practice or after games. And then over here on the other side you have the restrooms whenever they need to use the restrooms. So it's obviously something that's really, really nice. Anybody who went to Grulla Middle School before, you know how it looked like before. So this is very, very different and very, very needed. So we have 4 of these sections, one on that side on the practice side for the men, and of course on the next side on the other side, opposite side of the gym as well. So we have all the facilities here necessary for our students and athletes. Can't wait to have them use it. And now we are in the practice gym, Mr. Sainz. Given the fact that we do have volleyball and basketball and many different sports, we have 7th grade,
And
we have
boys and
8th grade,
girls.
yeah, boys and girls. So it doesn't need the ability to have multiple gyms. And as you can see, we have baskets running, of course, sideways as well to divide the gym in 2. Same here and same as over there. But this is just the practice side. While there's games going on, we can even have practice over here. So multiple uses for this, and I'm glad that we have this.
And you can even use it for tournaments.
Oh yeah,
games.
yes sir. Because I know that at Veterans we have the free throw tournaments, and they have it because they have multiple baskets.
Very
So many things can be done
See?
in this gym. Yes sir.
2 or 3 venues for the games.
We're standing at the entrance of our fine arts building here at Grulla Middle School, and as you can see, this is one of our offices for one of our directors, whether it be band or mariachi. And if you walk in through here, you'll come into one of our ensemble rooms, and all of them are outfitted with the sound dampening, tiles that are against the window to make sure that the band gets the true sound once the door is closed. And every building, every classroom that we have here has that. Some even more than others. Some are bigger than others to house the whole band. This is one of the sections where they break down into like woodwinds or brass instruments. And we have several of these classrooms here to accommodate every one of our students that we have. Let's see a couple of the classrooms that we have here.
We're here at the cafeteria of middle school. Tell us about this beautiful
you can
place.
see behind us, brightly illuminated is our stage area, where obviously we're going to be able to have performances from our students or gatherings or any presentations that the principal needs to get the message out, awards assembly to invite our parents in. And we have a very big space here for our students to have. As you can see, our little branded tables here that our students are going to be dining on here. These are some of our tables. And you can see the other tables that of course aren't laid out yet, but they're ready to be used. We have some of our chairs here. And we have our snack bar here where our students are going to be able to buy different things like popcorn chicken wings, whatever they need to buy. I'm not sure what they're going to have, but that's what they usually have in the snack bar. So our students, if they don't like what they're serving, they can come over here and buy other things off the menu. If you follow me this way, our serving area, this is where our students, of course, are going to line up in line here and get their plates. Right behind that, we have, of course, our ovens, and our convection ovens are behind them. Here are our hoods for when they're cooking, for all the smoke. And of course, we have our huge refrigerators here to house everything that we need. It is -8 degrees in there, ladies and gentlemen. Want to make sure that Jimmy doesn't freeze when he's in there. But yes, -8 degrees.
Here's my chance to.
So it is ready, ladies and gentlemen, to start serving food to our students.
I don't want to go in there.
It's nice. It's really nice. But yeah, it is everything that our students have everything that we need. Our cooks have everything that we need to make sure that our students receive delicious meals while they're here at Grulla Middle School.
Amazing.
We want to thank you for touring our campus, Mr. Benito. And we expect to see you August 11th with our open doors to receive our mighty cranes.
And tell us about next week. You said there you have something.
Oh yes, so next week, starting on Tuesday at 5:30, we will have our 8th grade parent-student meeting orientation, so that way we can give a tour to all the parents and students of the campus. Then on Wednesday, we will have it for the 7th graders, and then on Thursday for our 6th graders. And it'll be here. We will have it at the gym, and so the parking will be in the back. And then once we finish with the meeting, then we will take you around the campus so they can get to see the campus.
Very good. Well, congratulations again. I think it's a fantastic campus, state of the art in everything, and the students should be very proud to have something like this here. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.